glasses.
Players in the United States squad, Trinity Rodman, who was born in the year 2000 or later. And obviously several of recognisable names in the United States from certainly years gone by. But their captain, Becky Sauerberg, isn't here because of a foot injury. Two-time World Cup winner. Lots of few missing from that 2019 roster, actually. Kemper, Sauerberg's defensive partner, the winner Valerie Swanson was a big loss. What? Now Smith. Julian comes inside and the shot is wide of the post of Romero.
I'm not sure who's watching right now. I'm trying to get I'm on two phones, so I'm trying to get the other phone to show me online so I can read the text over here, because I didn't bring the iPad. I brought the second phone today, and I'm looking pretty drab. Didn't really sleep that well last night. Got the soccer there in the background. Everybody's mad about the soccer at the moment. We got the Aussies over there playing the World Soccer. I'm not even sure who's winning or who's still in or what's going on. So let me just try. Actually, I've got to sort this out using my own data now. There's the stream elements working. How do I find myself? Live. Why is this not finding anything at all? I can't find anything. Surely it'll bring this up. This is weird. Maybe. Hey there, whoever that is, with your weird name there. How you going? I'm just trying to get this thing to connect with this at the moment, and so just bear with me. The information about the readings is in the details section. There's no free readings, but if you give me your star sign, I can look at your star sign. So if you're Scorpio, I'll shuffle up these. We'll give you 3 cards about the week ahead or whatever, and you can think in your mind about a yes or no question. So if you want me to look at that, let me know. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get this sorted out, and I have no idea where my other glasses are that I use for online, because these ones are too strong. I have no idea what I've done with them. They must be at home somewhere. That's very strange because they were in here. They're probably on my table at home from the other day. Brenda, is that you? Welcome back. This is really a struggle for me at the moment, guys. Because of my eyesight, I don't need glasses for the phone, but I do need them at a distance, so I've got to sort of keep looking like this. All right, so let me just see if I can find myself on here. This was the phone I used to use to go live. Ha! There we go. 1 week ago. Go there. Videos. Is that me right now? Ha! There I am. I found myself. I found myself looking for myself. Oh, how crazy. All right. Now, where's the chat? That's not going to help me. I can't see the chat. Why can't I see the live chat? Have I got the app on here? Open the app. Safari cannot open the app. Okay. Cancel that. All right. Where's the chat? This doesn't work. All right, I'm going to have to look at it on here. That doesn't work. I'll just use this for... I have to use this for... I wish Mama B was here, because if Mama B was here, I could open the... Oh, actually, I can't open the WhatsApp either. I can't open the WhatsApp on this one anymore. Oh, this is a bit weird. All right, what's going on here with this? Let's go back. Let's go into that. Live video. Live video. Okay, there's the text. I can't see the text on the camera on my other phone. Anyway, guys, who have we got in here? Let's get started. FG, okay. And Brenda, if you want to give me your star sign, the free thing that I do on my channel now is just the star sign. Bethel, I'm on a new iPhone 13, well, my daughter's iPhone 13, which needs a repair. And I have my iPhone 11 right here. And trying to get the text on here, it won't work. So I don't know if I've got to maybe subscribe, sign in. I'll sign in with, I hope that this is one. I'll try this one. Anyway, Bethel, yeah, well, she gave me a new phone. We did a swap, we did a trade. So what actually happened between me and my daughter was I had a MacBook Air in pristine condition, hardly been using it. I bought it for my channel. I bought it so I could do videos and recordings and everything was all on there. And when I went live, I used to use it when I was at home. But because I've been going live here, I stopped bringing the iPad, the laptop with me. It wasn't connecting to the internet was too slow. So I had to use my phone's internet. So I started using the phone. And then I said to her, she needed the laptop for work, I needed a better phone. And she said, let's swap. So I gave her my MacBook Air with the M1 chip, the highest amount of gigabyte on it. She took that with the mouse, that was $200, and a special attachment and a case and everything. And she gave me her phone. And I thought it was a fantastic, even sort of swap for the value of the two things. That was until I noticed that the camera was broken. On one of the camera things is broken. I've just got a quote from Sydney, which I'll be getting it repaired tomorrow. So I've told, my husband actually told my daughter that she owes me half for the repair. I said she doesn't owe me for the whole repair because the phone was slightly, the price difference was, you know, whatever. But yeah, she's going to go halves to repair the camera. So yeah, but I'm happy, you know, like I really like this phone. I like that it's got a fantastic battery on it. I don't have to worry about a battery backup or the battery failing. So the only thing that doesn't work on it at the moment is the portrait view and the zoom. But everything else works. The front camera works, taking photographs works, taking video works. Everything works except for that at the moment. No, she never got insurance on the phone. I thought she did have insurance, but she let it go. She had insurance when she first bought it, and then she let the insurance go. Like, she didn't put the insurance on it again. I think you got to put it like that. You get 1 year of insurance or something when you buy a new phone, because it was on a contract, it was on a plan. And the phone that she had, this is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So when she got the first one in 2021, she got it in 2021 in around October, November. She went over to Western Australia for a festival and she just got the phone. She only had it like 2 days. And she had full insurance on it for stolen, lost, whatever. And she had a backpack on. She'd used her phone. She was sitting down eating something. She put the backpack down on the seat, and when she went to get her phone back out, it's gone. So she had to wait for a little while, and she got a whole new phone given to her, which is this one. So I don't know. I don't know what happened about the insurance, but that was 2021. So I think in 2022, around November, October, they would have asked her to renew the insurance on the phone. She's probably thought, I don't need it. And yeah, so then she broke the phone. Yeah, so when I put the camera on to take a picture, if I switch it to portrait mode, it goes a bit blurry and there's these little things everywhere on it. And then when I use the normal camera, if I try to zoom, as soon as I go to 3 times zoom, it's straight away this thing comes on. It'll do 1 time zoom, 1.5 and 2 with no problem. As soon as it gets to 3, this thing will come on the screen. So unfortunately, if you've got to replace one camera, you've got to replace all 3. So I've got to replace all 3, and then I've got to replace the glass that's broken on one of them. I've been getting some prices, and all the prices here in my area are double the price if I take the phone to Sydney. And lucky for me, I'm going to Sydney tomorrow, go to celebrate a belated birthday dinner with my family and my hubby. And so we're going to go up there a little bit earlier and go straight to this phone place that I've been talking to this morning and get the phone fixed. And then my daughter will just transfer half the money to help me out. But yeah, anyway, the problem was that if I decided to trade this phone in or sell it, with that broken like that, it really depreciates the price dramatically, like practically half the price of what I could sell it for. Yeah, because I was still thinking that I might get it repaired and then I might actually sell it privately and then buy the brand newie when it comes out, the 15. Or I might sell this one. I might sell the 11. Yeah, I might end up selling that one. But yeah, that's got nothing wrong with it. It's got a tiny, tiny, tiny little chip on the bottom of it. But yeah, that phone's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Party, I think it's going to be dinner at the Chinese. I love the Chinese restaurant where my son is. Anyway, guys, readings are open. So I don't know who's online at the moment. It looks like me and you, Bethel. I think it's just me and you. There's somebody in the background there that's not speaking, so that could be whoever that was earlier on. Brenda might still be here. But I don't know who FG OK is. Pretty weird name to be using on here. I'm wondering what it stands for. If it was FO, I could only imagine what it might stand for. Oh, Brenda, yeah, you're still here. Okay, so Brenda, what is your star sign? Let's have a look and think about a yes or no, and I'll do your star sign for you. James, welcome. You're going to donate for 2 minis. James, I'm just explaining that I'm on 2 phones. This is the phone I used to be coming live to you, and I'd have the iPad sitting there watching myself and reading the text. I can't get the text to come up on this phone. I'll just sign into an old YouTube account and see if that works. That's if I can remember this old YouTube. I'm assuming the password would be this. It's telling me that I do have an account under this name. Oh, that's the password. You're signed in. Add and confirm your recovery email or phone number. No, not right now. Where the hell's YouTube gone? There we are. All right, where is... How come I can't see live chat on here? I don't get it. Anyone know what I'm doing wrong? It won't show me the live chat. Does anyone know what I'm doing wrong here? It shows me, and it shows me like... No, I just disliked. I put a thumbs down on myself. Oh my God, I was trying to like. What the hell? I just put a thumbs down for myself. I don't understand why I can't, all right, I give up. So what are we doing here? Hold the screen back up. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, so why won't it take me back to YouTube? Subscribed. Unsubscribe. Subscribe. I don't know. So it's doing that. It's showing me the selection across the bottom is like, share, save, report, and then subscribe. So, and if I tap on the screen itself, it just has pause or play. Are you donated? If it's not playing, go to the settings and clear the cookies and the cache. I've just installed this phone. Like, there's nothing. I'll reopen the page. I'll reopen YouTube. Okay, I just reopened it. No live chat there. No live chat there at all. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to shut it all together. Shut everything. Open it again. Dumb work. Oh dear. Where's the chat box? All right, I can't use that. So let's go and check PayPal, which I had. Oh no, I just shut PayPal. Ha! Now I've got to log into PayPal again. Open. Oh my God, now I can't do that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry, hang on, we'll get to everything in a minute. I'm watching as a viewer and screen and return. Oh, you've sent a PayPal as well. I'm just trying to log into PayPal at the moment. Because I haven't connected this to a, what do you call it, an Apple ID, I haven't set that all up yet because I need a phone number and everything for this now. Yeah, so I can't, like I've signed into Apple ID, but then when I go through the process, I can put in my address, my birthday, everything, and then it wants a phone number, and I'm trying to proceed without a phone number, and it won't let me do that with an Apple ID. And I don't want to put that phone number in, I want two separate things here. So I can't actually install apps from the app thing because it's asking for the Apple ID, and when I sign in it says you haven't finished your setup, and it's been a nightmare with this one. I was going to totally wipe it again when I get started. So, oh, you reckon that's why I can't see it? All right, I'm into PayPal. And I can see Bethel's payment and James. So let's get on with this. Let's get on with this, and I'll just use that for PayPal and I'll read here. So you have to bear with me. I've got to take the glasses off and put them back on, and excuse my black eyes. It's because I felt really off yesterday. I've had this belly thing and it went away, and then I ate chicken on Wednesday at the club with the hubby. No, Tuesday. Tuesday I had this chicken thing, and within 20 minutes of eating it, I started feeling the bloating and the pains and all of that, and then pretty much all day yesterday we went for this amazing walk in the sunshine together. And we did 5 kilometers walking, and it was just amazing. But the belly, like every time I just had a cup of tea or something, it was just going. So I'm back on the tablets, not from the doctor, just a natural thing. I'm back on these tablets that, I don't know, as soon as I stop taking the tablets, especially if I eat chicken, I don't know, I might have to just stay on vegetables, whatever. All right, so James, what are we looking at for you? We're looking at where are things going with Patty and yourself? All right. Bethel, I don't know if you were here the other day, and if Crystal gets online, but James actually hooked up with Patty the other day. Yahoo! Finally they caught up with each other and had a lovely time. So how are things going between Patty and James? Let's have a look at Patty's energies towards you, because we know what you feel. So let's have a look at where she's at with the connection to you, if you're fine with that, James, okay? I think that's what we should look at, because we know what you want. We know where you're headed with her and what you're hoping will happen with her. So let's see where she's sitting in this connection to you at the moment. Well, she said she loved you and you love her, so that's a good start. Where's Patty going with this connection to James? How's things going to pan out with James and Patty? I'm going to put Patricia down. P-A-T. It starts off really good, really good. Making plans for going somewhere together. Her mind is set. This is great. This is a lovely feeling, but she's got something here about a broken relationship, something that's over. something where there's some kind of annoying feature still going on there with her, and something that she's not quite done with or not talking about. Patricia. It will eventually work out. So we start the reading from her energies is, this is where she's going, this feels right, this is what I want to do, this is me making my mind up, making a choice. So I feel like if there has been somebody in the background that's been ignoring her, and you said that recently you noticed that her and that guy unfriended each other on Instagram or social media or whatever, I feel that that's this process here where she's at. She's still dealing with some other energy in between dealing with you. This is nice. So where's it going, the relationship? This is going out, having food, going to her house, you going, cooking something for her coming to your place, hiring her favourite movie, finding out where her favourite music's playing, if she loves walking along the beach, or she wants to go and do some meditation with you in a temple somewhere. This is all of that. So where's it going? I think that she's thinking about all the plans she could make with you, and she's making a solid decision in her mind to trust in this, but she's also dealing with this at this present time. And I feel this isn't you. It can be where she might relive some past memories about you and have a little bit of an icky feeling in there. But I think the more and more that you used to go places together, James, the stronger this thing's going to get. So it is looking good. Let's quickly look at the bottom. At the bottom, what might be hidden here? We'll just do 7. This is her wondering about you being responsible for the choices, and you've talked the talk, you've told her some things. She's sort of like, is it, isn't it? Not too sure. There's definitely a huge love thing that she's not revealing right now. Like she did say, oh, James, you know, I always can rely on you, I love you, and all of this. And you said, I love you too, Patty. I think it's more than that. Like she may have said, I love you in a context of, I love you, you're my friend. But I think that she's thinking that this could be something. We do have this stress with some other person here. We have some sort of disagreements, arguments, and other stuff going on. It can be worries and fears on her part that you might not be what you're saying you are. She may be a little bit concerned that you're saying everything she needs to hear, but not telling her the full story. So I feel that she's better than she was before you got together in relation to you, but I still think that she's got a little bit of hesitation about totally opening up that doorway to you just yet. And plus I feel like she's still dealing with somebody else where something went wrong there. Okay, let's see Patty's feelings and intentions towards you. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. And then we'll do your yes or no with the yes or no deck. All right. And for your second question, James, we'll do yes or no and messages from the Lenormand to finish that one, okay? We'll do it that way. All right, the buzzer's going, so let's just quickly get this out. Okay, she's trying to keep emotionally detached at this time, but she will open up. The Sun, best card in the deck. You just got to give her some timing. It's telling you just to not to rush into anything with her, just to take it one day at a time. Let her sort of lead the way. You know, if you feel she's uncomfortable about something or she's making some excuse about something, let her sit with that, step back for a bit, give her breathing space, and then come back in. But yeah, I feel like there's an emotional detachment going on, not with you. It can be where she's not giving everything to you just yet. But it also could mean that she's still going through some sort of detachment from somebody else. It will grow. The Sun is, as you know, to me, the best card in the deck. Give her some time. Bottom of the deck, we had her bringing her power back. She is thinking about everything. We've got 2 of Cups energy here, so she's thinking about more get-togethers with you and success and victory in the end. she will come to the right conclusion about where things are going. So let's quickly yes and no. And then James, can I have your second question on the screen, please? Not sure where Mama B is, guys. I messaged her earlier on because I needed her to listen and see if she could hear the music. I was in a room behind me over there. I was in that space over there, and it was nice and warm and comfortable. The TVs are turned off, like the sound is turned off in there. And I thought, hopefully you can't hear the music in there. So I was going to set up and go live in there, and I didn't have any contact with Mum B to know whether she could hear the music or not. Okay. All right, here we go. James, yes or no? Let's have a look. Listen to your own intuition on this question that you're asking. You have success. This is a yes. I'm going to give you a yes there. You need to listen to your own guts, and you know the answer. And you also get a yes. Go and get a lottery ticket. If you win, James, I want half. If there's some big lottery coming up, and the numbers you said you've been seeing everywhere, the 999s, all of that, that can be a payout. It can be a payout. So the fact that you got a yes out of the deck of, I don't know how many cards are here, but there's only 2 yeses that you can actually get. Bottom of the deck, you've got the within the next months. And if you believe, listen to your intuition, same sort of energy. All right, James, second question for you. I'm just quickly going to drink some more tea, James, before it goes cold. Will Patty reach out to you to make plans, or should you call her? It's a two double-edged sword question there. I'm going to look at it in two piles, like we always do when you're asking 2 separate things there. That's kind of like saying, is it yes or is it no, and getting a maybe. So we'll do, top of the deck will be, look what happened, look what. I went to shuffle for your second question about Patty, and something flicked that out of the deck across the floor. Ace of Hearts, wow. And a surprise. You've got a nice surprise coming in. Do me a favor, go and get a lottery ticket, especially if you see that 999 and stuff like that tomorrow or whenever. As soon as you see that 999, I want you to go and get a lottery ticket. Don't spend a lot of money. But if there's something like it's $9 million or $990,000 or whatever it is, buy a ticket, please. And that doesn't go for everybody in the room. That's only for James, because James has been having these signals and signs. And I always feel that anybody that gets a yes or a no out of that deck, I haven't started the clock anyway. And it's on 1141. 1141. Yesterday, I picked up my husband's watch to put it on the charger for him, and when I put it on there, it was on 1111. Something smells amazing in here. They are cooking something out there, and the food here is not crash hot, but whatever that is smells, it's like butter and onions and yum. Anyway, yeah, the reason I say get a lottery ticket, when I first got this deck, my husband bought me this beautiful deck. He wasn't sure what to get me, and then on my birthday day I said, let's go on Amazon, let's have a look at some things. And I said, I'd really like these yes or no. Now Mama B has these, and a couple of times I've said to her, ask a question for me. And she seems to work with these very well. So I asked 9 questions that I knew the answer to. Are my eyes brown? The answer should be no. I didn't get a no. I didn't get a yes. I asked, is my daughter's name Sarah? No. I didn't get a yes, I didn't get a no. Anyway, I asked 9 questions and not once did yes or no come out. So if it comes out, I reckon it's lucky. All right, let's set the clock. And after James, we've got Bethel with a detailed read, I believe. I'll have a look on the PayPal, which is on that phone over there. So James, we're looking at whether she's going to reach out and contact you. And on the right-hand side, we'll look at whether you're going to contact her. On the way of going to yoga, this is a transition, James. 9 is the end. In numerology, you got 1 to 9 and you go back again and you start again, 1 to 9, right? So 9 is the end. So you're finishing something. You're on a transition. I reckon you're finishing being on your own. You're finishing this single thing and you're about to go into something else. You may be getting a new job soon too. You may be going into something else. You may be starting your own business. All right, so left is Patty reaching out to you, right is you reaching out to Patty. Which way should it go? Should James reach out? That's on the right. Or will Patty be reaching out to him before he does? On the left. Patty, you. Oh, this is surprising. This is really surprising. I thought it would be the other way around. Patty gets 5 of diamonds, Queen of clubs, 7 of diamonds. Now, this is communicating. This is going somewhere, going to work, going out of her house, doing something. But this is somebody telling the truth and speaking up. This is social activity and flirting and fun and happiness. And this is making a plan to do something. You got the 7, she got a 7, but you got the black one. You got the Jack of clubs, she had the Queen of clubs. And you got the 5 of spades, she had the 5 of diamonds. You two are like this salt and pepper, black and white, day and night. You know what I mean? It's like you two halves of something. Yeah. Then she gets the 2 king type things here. So this is her. Literally, if this was about a job, I'd say that she's making plans to contact these people. There's something going on about a job and money and movement, moving house, all of this sort of thing. But this is telling me where somebody's communicating with somebody here. You would be the King of Diamonds in this because of the red hair. I'm not too sure who that is. But when I look at your side, you've got the 2 and the 6 of hearts. This is where you reach out and do the right thing, sort of thing. So who's reaching out to who? I feel like she may text you about something. It may be something to do with work, or it may be something to do with some kind of money thing or movement. Let's just see what the tarots have to say. Bottom of the deck. We got 7s everywhere. In 7 days, if she, you know what I think? Because she's got a 7, you've got a 7, bottom of the deck has the other 2 7s. Definitely go and get a lottery ticket if it's got anything to do with 7. You've got the 4 7s out here on the table, James. So I'm thinking that this means if it's been 7 days since you spoke to her, since you reached out to her, been with her, whatever, and you haven't heard from her, then contact her. Then just contact her and say, how you been? I've been busy all week. How you been traveling? Yeah, I'd say that if you haven't heard from her in 7 days, you need to reach out to her. 7 days from when you last text message, whatever. All right, let's just see what the tarots have to say about reaching out. I'm just going to focus on top 3 and bottom 3 for you on this as to should you reach out to her in 7 days or whatever. I'm not going to say will she reach out or whatever. To me, it looks like she may message you about something to do with work or money, or maybe even going somewhere, or there's something happening. But if she hasn't by 7 days, please reach out to her. All right, top 3, if you should reach out to her, I'd say this is a yes. 3 of Cups, communication, community, get-togethers, being together, going out somewhere, celebrating 10 of Pentacles. Now the 9 of Wands, you may get met with a bit of a wall for some reason, or she may not be well. Yeah, so tread easy with what's going on. Bottom of the deck, you had the planning, the Magician, working out what you're going to say, where you're going to go. Are you going to talk about, hey, I was wondering whether you want to catch up with me again. I really enjoyed the other day. Let's go do something together. I don't know why, James, but do you like going to the zoo? For some reason, I see you and Patty walking around looking at the animals in the zoo. I don't know what that means, if that means something to you, but the zoo just came into my head. Bizarre. We got you being charming and reaching out and saying, let's have some fun. We do have her with, to me, the Queen of Pentacles. It can be long-term commitment. It can be healing, nurturing, all of that. It also can represent a doctor at this time. But I'm thinking that that may be a bit of a cold kind of energy for some reason. Now, you've got to imagine too, though, James, she has got that other thing that happened in the background. That other person probably hasn't left her alone, maybe has tried contacting her. I wouldn't leave it too long, put it that way. Who's that? That's paid. Lee S. What's coming in the next 3 months? US $13. That's a $10 reading. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we've got a... I'll have to look at that in a minute. Let's just finish this. Up next is Bethel. Bethel, we'll have a look at yours. Now, Bethel, if you wanted me to talk to you later on in private and do your reading in private, that's up to you. Let me know. I think I've got Messenger working. I'm pretty sure I've got Messenger working on this phone. I do not have the hearing aids, but I could probably go in that section of the club over there. There's never anybody just there. It's a TAB bedding area, but I just didn't want to be talking out loud in there because everybody down that area can hear me. All right, James, we're doing a yes and no and just general messages for you now about you and Patty, okay? But yeah, James, my intuition, my thoughts are about just give it a couple of days. I mean, you said that you were together when? On the 23rd, 24th or something like that. You were together on the Sunday. When we're getting around Saturday and that, if you haven't heard from her, I'd wait till tomorrow, actually, Friday. If you haven't heard anything from her at all, because she might be sitting there thinking, where's James, you know? Now he's gone silent again. So, but you don't want to push it either. It's a fine line with what's going on here. All right, James, here we go. Yes or no from the top. We've got a no, so it's a no. We got a not the right timing or something to do with timing here. We got a stubborn kind of energy here, and we've also got this something holding you back. It's not really a no, it's just kind of I'm getting a restricted energy with whatever the question was you were thinking about. Now, bottom of the deck, just messages. We got, now the fox can be something to do with being sly, being sneaky, but the other thing that this could mean is about don't waste time, quick, be quick as a fox. There will be 2 options coming up. Unfortunately, at the bottom here, we got something to do with some sort of snake interfering with you being this. So I don't know who this snake energy is. The snake to me can represent some kind of illness or something like that. But yeah, anyway, James, that's what we get there. Oh, you do like the zoo, okay? Well, maybe find out if there's something going on at the zoo. I know here in Australia, during the summer months, they have something called the Twilight Zoo. And you basically go there before the sun goes down, and then everything comes to life at night. And so they have all of these animals that function at night, and they have all things lit up and food. So I don't know if they do that where you are, we probably stole it from America. Anything that we get here, pretty much you can find it in America years ago. And that includes different tablets and drugs and medicines and all of that. Whenever I've had any kind of infection or something like that, friends of mine in America will say, I'll just go and buy blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, take a picture of it, show it to me. And then I'll search everywhere, and nobody sells it in Australia. There is a certain, there's a supplement, D-Menos, which is widely used in America for bladder and, what do you call it, when you need to get the fluids out, diuretic. And I remember somebody telling me about that like 15 years ago, and I went to every natural shop, I looked online, and the only place I could get it was to get it sent from America. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. There's another thing that I've been using that I get from New Zealand, and there's nowhere in Australia that even sells it. So, and when I've asked in natural healing health places, they don't even know what it is. As soon as I mentioned it, they don't even know what I'm talking about. And I thought, wow. So, yeah. Anyway, up next is Bethel. What did you decide? Chris, I'm coming to you from my iPhone 13, and I've got my iPhone 11 that I normally come to you from, and I can't get it working with anything except for I can see, like I can get YouTube up and I can see myself there, but I can't see the text. So everybody has to bear with me today. So at the moment, what's going on here? This US side, oh my God. All right, I think that was it. Bethel, what are we doing, Bethel? Are we doing yours right now? Either is fine. We'll work on Leah's reading. What's coming in the next 3 months? Now, is the information on the screen about, let me have a look. PayPal options are 12, 10, and 7 US dollars. That's PayPal. The Super Chat is for the $2. I haven't put the Super Chat amounts. All right, so you've paid 13 because I haven't got the information on there. For the detailed reading that you pay $12 over in Super Chat, I think it may be in the description box because I edited things the other day. It's actually for, who is that? Leah. Leah, it's normally more than that. It's normally $3 on top of the PayPal price, because there is a 28% charge on Super Chat, okay? So being that you paid 13, you've actually paid for a $10 reading. So it's very similar. But anyway, we'll look at the next 3 months for you, Leah. Thank you for the donation. And at the end of your reading, you will get 2 yes and no's as well. Oh, you're going to do the $3 more? Okay, thank you so much. That'll be great. All right, so we're doing the full detailed reading for you. So Leah, in detail. Yeah, so basically, if someone pays me $12 US, I will get $9 US. So you paid 13, I'll get about 10. Okay, that's how it all works. They take about 30%. And that money you've paid me, I probably won't get that money until, well, I got no money this month, so I probably won't get paid that money, I don't know, maybe in about 2 months. And that's why I should disable the Super Chat feature, but a lot of people now and again, they want to use it, and I like to have options for people that don't have PayPal. All right, Leah, so we're doing a detailed reading for you next 3 months. Is there any focus area for you? No, I'm not using my husband's account. I don't know the password on his YouTube. I can't remember it. He's got 3 YouTube accounts, and the one that's on the iPad, he logged into that one. Yeah, I logged into my old crappy one. Anyway, let me just restart that and focus on Leah, and then we'll talk in a minute. All right, here we go. Leah. Yeah, is there any focus area? Whatever comes out for you. Okay. All right, so we could be looking at health matters, we could be looking at love matters, we could be looking at financial matters, movement, travel, whatever I see. So what I'm going to do, Leah, is I'm going to put your name down 3 times, and then we're going to... Actually, I'll do it 2 times, and we'll see how we go for timing. And like I said, at the end, when the buzzer goes, I don't just stop dead. I'll keep going. Your name's only 4 letters. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing. Okay, Leah, you need to see this. All right, I know you probably don't read poker deck cards, but basically red cards are positive, black cards are negative, apart from the court cards. You've got all red cards. Everything's red. Now, starting off the reading, let's start with possible pregnancy. Possible pregnancy we're looking at here. If there is a pregnancy, it will be cesarean birth. It will be baby boy. Very, very happy. Now, the 2 people in question having this child, I don't feel they are married. So whether this is you or somebody else, it could be, if you're old like me, it could be your daughter. These 2 people don't look like they're actually married to each other. They should be the same symbol. So this is 2 people having a child and they're not married. Now, if this has nothing to do with a baby, I do feel there would either be cesarean birth or some sort of procedure during the birth or after the birth or something like that. It's all fine. Whatever this is, it's all fine. The other thing you've got coming through here, let's focus on work now. Or no, let's stick with the health thing. If there has been any kind of injury, I'm not seeing sickness, so I'm thinking possible injury, a broken wrist, a broken hand, foot. This is where it's surgery and repairs, and it's all fine again. So it's like whatever's going on here, things are working out well. Medically speaking, I'm just looking up and down here. This could represent a nurse and some kind of nursing care. So I don't know if you work in any kind of nursing care, but you may be looking after some young person, some very young energy. So let's move on to work-related things. This would be a new job. The 2 9s would tell me finishing a journey, changing what you're doing, and going into something that really suits you better. This would be all your passion, your desire, and where you want to be and what you want to do. This could be renovating, changing your lifestyle. I like this. Whatever this all is, it's all very positive, what I'm seeing here. So if you have been having any troubles with something, troubles with a job, troubles with money, troubles with your health, I'm seeing the reverse here. I'm seeing everything going well. Now, in relationships, this is fantastic energy. This is a soulmate connection that you have, male or female, doesn't matter. You have a soulmate connection. There is a lot of love between these 2 people. A lot of, I feel like if you just met this person, you will feel like you've known them your whole life. It's like they do the same things, they eat the same food, they love the same music. You feel like you're with this person, like it's like your left leg or something. It's like this person and you just connect really well. Now, the weird thing in this reading is if this is about a relationship, something sharp and sudden may have happened. Some sort of news may have come out or some kind of reconciliation that's been going on. Something sharp and sort of not really expected happened there. But then there's so much love and stability or something that it just sort of washed away. But the weird thing, what I'm not seeing here, which I'm expecting I should be seeing here, is a 2 or a 3. And a 2 or a 3 is 2 people together in a relationship. This is like 2 people that work together, that do the same sports together, that hang out together, that chit-chat together. It's a nice energy. So it's not showing me a friendship and it's not showing me a relationship, but it is showing me there's a soulmate connection. So if you don't know who this is yet, they're coming. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about what I'm seeing in this sequence before we move on to the tarot, you've got somebody in spirit energy. I'd have to say that this person probably died with something to do with their blood or their heart or both. Okay, it could be their head. But yeah, it looks like this person may have had surgery, they came good, and they were gone. Now it's got something to do with September. Now they may be reaching out, and your birthday's in September, so they may be reaching out to say, it's me, happy birthday for September when it comes up. They may have died on the 9th or the 18th, or at 9 o'clock at night, or in September themselves. But there's a very loving energy that watches over you. And I feel that with this person, they're part of your soul family, okay? You don't know yet who this is. This is a very nice connection. That's probably why I'm not seeing the 2s or the 3s, because you probably don't know this person yet. The other thing could be that this person is born in September, or you're going to meet them in September, or about 9 days or 9 weeks or the 9th of next month. Something to do with 9 is coming up. They may live at number 99, or they may work at a place that's got something to do with 9. So 9 means something in all of your reading here, okay? So let's just have a look at tarots for you now, Leah. We're more than halfway through the reading, so I'll talk faster. What I'm going to do for this is I'm going to just do now and what's coming and what the outcome is and what might else be underneath, okay? So let's just have a look. Show me what's Leah needs to see. Hopefully these are positive like those. I've been working with these since I was a 16-year-old girl. I just turned 58 recently, so I've been working with them for a long, long time. I don't actually need cards to do readings, but just to keep it fun and keep it moving forward, I use the cards online. All right, so I'll show you what you get once I've put them all out. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm flipping the cards because some of them are upside down and some of them are not, and I don't want to be reading upside downs and going into that energy at the moment. All right, so we'll start with what's hidden or what's been going on or whatever. There's been some sort of battle going on. Now, this could be with another person, it could be with work, whatever. It can mean that you struggle and you fight within your own self. And there's been something that's been a bit of an overload for you. The good news is that when I see this, it's sort of like it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Like it's done, it's finished, whether it's a job or school or whatever it is, it's done its journey. But you've been contemplating something, and plus I feel that someone made you an offer in the past, but they weren't exactly what you were looking for. This person can be very charming, very flirty, but how many people are they being like this with? This person possibly is a fire sign, so they might be a Leo or something like that. Yeah, so this is sort of hidden underneath here. Now, the other way of looking at this, somebody very healthy is going through something at the moment, because this can represent some kind of hormonal disturbance, or it can represent movement, like there's some sort of problem with movement, speech, all of that sort of thing. So somebody that's normally quite healthy may be going through something at the moment. Don't know young or old, male or female, it's not really pointing that out. Now, your first row, you felt left out, You felt like there's communication, being left out of things. You may be struggling money-wise. The poker deck was showing me there's something coming in. Maybe an inheritance. Maybe you inherited a ring from somebody, you're going to sell it and make some money. But yeah, this is showing me that feeling a bit left out. Don't give up. Focus on your dreams and your hopes. It is coming. And you are about to start a new adventure. You're going somewhere new. You may even be moving. You may be moving where you live. You may be moving, transitioning. You have the Two of Cups, so there is definitely a soulmate connection around you at the moment. They desire you. They want you for long-term commitment. They want you in their life. There's something secret here with the moon. Now, this might just be indicating Pisces energy because we got all positive cards on the table. So I'd say that this may just mean that there's a Pisces symbol around you. But yeah, this can be, it's a bit of a mystery. You're not too sure. You will be getting your own power back. You will be making firm decisions about what you want. Unfortunately, sometimes you're hanging on to the past a little bit too much, or somebody is hanging on to you and not letting things go. You will be working very, very hard to get the future that you want. You've got a lot of cards to do with money and work that I've pulled today for you, Leah. So if you are applying for a new job, rounding up where you used to work, whatever, it looks very successful. If you're looking for love, it does look like it's coming towards you. Okay, so now what we're going to do, that's the end of the reading, and thank you so much for the donation. Next time when you come back, if you're coming back, can you please set up a PayPal account? I'd really appreciate that if you're using PayPal. And for that style of reading, it is $12 US, not 15. So yeah. So it's basically whatever you pay at PayPal, add $3 to it. Or actually, with the $7 reading, it's $9. With a $10 reading, it's 13, and with the $12 reading, it's 15. It's only because of the fees, so that I still get the same amount of money. All right, so we're doing yes and no for you now. Think about 2 questions in your mind. Don't type them on the screen. Up next, unless we've had another payment, which I don't think we have, I think Bethel, you're up next. So yeah, just think about 2 questions in your mind. You might get a yes or a no, but you might not. So I'll just give you the energy of what these are. So you don't have to put your question on the screen. Yeah, PayPal account, I don't even think you need to link a credit card to it anymore, but you do need to deposit funds into it and things like that. I always use PayPal, but in Australia here, I don't know where you are at the moment, but in Australia, I don't have access to any of the other payment things to put on my channel at the moment. Australia hasn't got access to all of that. Okay, so your first question, success and in the near future, is sitting here. So I'm taking this as a yes. If you wanted a yes, I'm taking this as a yes. If you wanted a no, I'm taking it as no, because these are positive energy. So whatever the outcome was you were wanting, that's the answer. But usually this would be a yes. You're being told to reconsider something. Is it what you really want? But you will have success in the near future with whatever that question was. Your second question from the bottom of the deck, improving health, getting more information, and listening to your intuition. No yes, no no. So this is a good sign. Like I said, if you or somebody close to you has been having health issues or whatever, this is telling me that it's going to improve. The poker deck was telling me it was going to improve as well. When you had the clinging to the past, anything related to health issues when I see the past could mean hereditary. Something mum had, dad had, grandma had, grandfather had, okay? Getting more information speaks for itself, and listen to your own intuition on certain things, all right? Anyway, thank you for joining the channel. Hopefully you subscribe, put a thumbs up on the video, and hopefully we see you again for another reading. All right, so up next we got Bethel, I believe, and I think that's it. Looks like it might be a short day for me today. I'm just going to log into PayPal again. I told it to keep the password, but it might be because I haven't set this up properly with the cloud ID, Apple ID. So maybe it won't keep it until I've done that. All right. Yeah, just Bethel. All right, Bethel, let me see if I can read your thing here. Oh, okay. You keep seeing, there's the notes. You keep seeing sequence numbers everywhere. So what's coming towards you in the next 6 weeks? Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to have this first before it goes stone cold.
5 times before the US have picked up 6 points on their first 2 group games of the World Cup.
It is actually gone too cold. Oh, Crystal, okay, no problem. Thank you, Crystal. All right, here we go. Bethel, are you here? Is Bethel here? I don't want to start the reading and she's not here. No worries, Leah. Hopefully it's helped you with your journey in that. I wish when I do pull cards for me that I had all of those things, and especially with the 2 red 9s. Red 9s is wishes coming true and plans and everything going ahead. Bethel, you're here. All right, let's set the clock for Bethel. All right, here we go. I can't believe I haven't got those glasses. I don't know what I did with them. I had them on when I was live from home the other day. And I'm going to have to buy a stand for the other phone if I'm going to be using that to watch the text once I get that working. But I'll take that idea, Chris. I'll log into one of my husband's YouTubes. But I logged into a YouTube of mine, so I don't know. It should be there. Bethel's been seeing repetitive numbers. What's the messages she's getting? Bethel, what are the numbers you're seeing? What numbers are you seeing in sequences? Just so I can look at that from a numerology point of view. And from, you know, what the poker deck numbers would mean. Okay, so you've got a bit of stress cards coming up here. You're seeing 111, 333, 888, 777, 444, pretty much nearly all the numbers except for 8s and 9s. Well, the 111, we'll get onto that in a sec. I just want to look at this. Bethel, this is you looking at things that have gone on. This is possibly the car accident or the trauma, the damage, all of that sort of thing. Feeling like you need to shut something out. So I do believe you were talking about possibly getting a new lawyer or something like that. This is where you're trying to filter through what's right for you, and you're definitely cutting something out here. Now, on a personal level, it is the Queen of Love. You're looking at a relationship that, is it over or not? And you're sort of like trying to give something the flick, trying to end something, flick it out of your life, don't look back, finished. But then you're sort of on this street of, what if this person contacts me? Or what if this person and we're not finished yet? So I feel like you're looking at this journey and reflecting on things for some reason. You've got the big money card coming right up behind you. So the big money card, it could just simply mean that you're going to go to a wedding, you're going to be celebrating with people. It could mean that you're going to some sort of promotional thing. It could actually mean that through your stress and that there is something coming in your favor. We have you and the King of Cups together here. Now the King is concerned for you. He may be being angry with you. He may be having harsh words with you. Now he's not a lawyer or anything like that. This would possibly be a lawyer. This would be somebody that you're romantically involved with, or it could be a family member, like your father or something like that. If it is your father, there could be something to do with an injury sitting around him where he falls over or something like that. Now, I do think that this is all tied in with the car accident, the courtroom, and everything like that, because the 5 represents a car. When it's black, it represents something wrong with the car. And then this 9 and all of this sort of stuff, it all represents things that went wrong. But this is a pretty heavy time sitting right here. Now, I know you've already been through a lot of heaviness. Unfortunately, this could mean that something more is coming through, but through whoever he is. Now, let's say it is your father, or it is somebody that you know that you can rely on. They support you, they help you. This would be your brother's energy in spirit. Does your brother's passing have anything to do with February or 2 or 5? So, because we got February, we got May, we got 2, 4, 5, and 10. So I don't know if that relates to you and your brother and his passing. I feel that that's him. I feel that he's telling you, I'm here, sis. I can see, I don't know if he called you sis, but I just heard sis, I'm here, sis. I'm going to help you with this. But this is a good turnaround. So we're going from this negative energy to positive energy. I like it. I like that it's turning around. It was March. Okay, it was March. There's definitely a spirit energy, and for some reason, the numbers I'm seeing here are the double 2s, the double 5s. So these messages you're seeing, the 8s, the 4s, the 2s, now you're not seeing 5s. I've got 5s here. It may be your brother trying to connect. What you got to do is, the moment you see, you're driving along and you see 777 on the building, what's on the radio? What were you thinking about? Where are you going right now? What's in the surrounding area? Is there somebody that looks like somebody? Because this message is trying to come through. Now, when I look down here at the bottom of this, you're working towards this. This is you taking a power. This is what I want. This is what I need. There could be a surgery thing here. Something to do with a surgery or a correction, or something that was done wrong before, getting fixed now. There may be some sort of new opportunity in regards to a medical procedure of some kind. We got something going on where backwards and forwards conversations between two people, paperwork, frustration. This is just like busy, 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 busy. And you're sitting here going, this is what's going to come from this. So, yeah, I feel that this is all of what's going to take to get this, because this is a payout. The 9 is a payout. So I don't know with your job, whether you're planning on studying something new, going into something else, but this could be that journey. Now, there's 2 women looking at each other discussing a journey. So you and somebody else is talking about where you want to go, where you want to work, what you want to do, all of that sort of thing. So let's just see what tarots have to say about all of this. I know you said about the next 6 weeks, so just take that in line with these are the things going on over the next 6 weeks. Hopefully that's nothing to do with anybody and some kind of illness, because it can be where taking the medication, doing meditation, looking after yourself, whatever. The 9 could be some kind of surgery or something that's needed for some kind of thing that's going up and down. It's like one day the person's really sick, the next day they're not. So it can be something like that as well. You've seen fives, she did see the fives, okay. Show me why Bethel's seeing these sequences of numbers all the time. Okay, this just dropped out. New beginnings, the Fool. New beginnings is on the horizon. Hopefully positive new beginnings. Okay, let's see what else. All right, someone cheating, lying, stealing. I feel that this is where you've been with the lies and the stuff that's been going on now, but is this about the personal journey that you've been on, the relationship stuff, or is this to do with court and that? Now, the good thing was this was upside down. So anybody, let's say that this was somebody trying to gaslight somebody else or trying to lie to somebody else. When I see it upside down, I feel that it doesn't work. You're like, I can see through your lie. I can see what you're doing here. So whatever this is, I don't feel it's working for whoever it is. All right, you've got the King of Support here, the King of Love coming up. Let's see more information on him. Manifesting this person. I feel this is you. You're manifesting this. This is somebody you trust, somebody you love, somebody you know that they've got your back. They're helping you. Let's see where we're going with this. Working hard on the journey. Something finalized, something's done. A lot of work's going to go into finalizing something. So I'd have to say that this is finally the court drama, the police, whoever, the reports. I feel like it's finally going to all come to a fold. We've also got, you need to be heard. You need to stand your ground and don't be pushed. Don't be swayed. Don't be... I'm wondering whether this is an offer. This is them saying, look, do you want this to go away? Accept this offer, sign this document. And you're like, no, not listening, not signing. I'm getting the hiccups now. Signing commitment documents. Memories of the past, don't get lost in the past. I'm seeing more to do with work, money, court. As I said that, Lovers came out. So we have some energies here. Let's look at this quickly about relationships and love. In the past, there's been betrayals, lies, deceit. You've seen through that. You've seen through that. This is what dropped out for you, the new beginnings. I do feel that this is around the corner for you. You're going to be creating new memories, not going back over the past. You're going to be creating new memories once you finish something. You will be heard, and you're finally with a proper connection here. A soul connection is sitting right there. Although I feel that was it Aries? I feel that Aries was a soul connection. I do feel there's another one. There's something other coming in. Bottom of the deck, you had Ace of Cups, invitation. Now, you do have Ten of Swords, but you have this working together. I feel that this is to do with government, court, hospital even, things like that. But yeah, you do have an offer to something finally being finalized, finally being done. All right, so let's do yes and no. We'll use the Doreen Virtue. Just think about 2 questions in your mind, Bethel, and then Chris, you're up next. Chris, let me have a look on here. See if it's still open. How come I can't read that? Okay, so we're going to do 2 for Chris. Oh, okay, so we're looking at a work thing and we're looking at about the estate stuff. All right. You'll have to refresh my memory, Chris. You said you want to know if the estate stuff I saw in the general reading was about your Aunt Bertha. What exactly did I say about the estate stuff, that you'd be handling it? We'll get onto that in a minute anyway. Let's see. Bethel, 2 yes and no's. Just think about it. Yes or no, top and bottom. What time is it, guys? People might be coming in here for lunch soon. I just noticed one of the workers over there. It just depends on who's on shift, whether they come in here or not. I haven't seen the ones that normally come in here today, so they might not come in here. All right, yes or no? Success. We've got success. You got a no. No. And you got romance. So top of the deck, your first answer was success. I take that as success. Win, yes. But then you got a no for some reason. Wasn't expecting that. So your answer to your question has to be a no, because the no came out. And then for some reason the romance card came out as well. So I'm not sure what you were thinking about there. Maybe you thought about a question and then you thought about another question. So this is kind of answering 2 questions in one, maybe, because I tend to do that. I will think about something and then I'll go, oh, I should have asked this, and then I'll think about something else. So, and maybe that's why I didn't get yes and no when I was doing my own. Bottom of the deck for your second question, you're being told to look for the sign. You're looking at the signs, you're seeing them everywhere. A compromise is going to be made. That may be to do with the court thing. And lastly, you've got abundance coming towards you. No yes, no no. I'd say that that's probably a yes with what I'm seeing there. All right, can I ask a yes or no question? Yes and no questions are $2 either on SUPACHAT or PayPal. They're the same price whichever you do, but they're only $2. So, and what you'd get for that, let me just say, am I going to be going to Sydney this week? I know the answer. So this is what I'd do for you. I'd be asking you with the tarot deck, and we'll use the yes and no cards if we need to. All right, will I be going to Sydney this week? The answer is wrong, because I know that I should be going, unless something comes up. I do have a yes answer here. I have something to do with spending money, which is something that's going to happen when I do go. But this card here would mean no. Bottom of the deck, yes, 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 and even the driving and the movement card. So my yes or no, I'm going to take it as a yes for myself. And then what I'd do for you is I'd read out what messages I've got here and what's at the bottom. So you get a quick little brief mini for the $2. But if you are planning on doing the $2, you need to do it really soon, because as soon as I'm finished up for Crystal, pretty much I'm probably turning this thing off. All right, Crystal, so your first question is Aunt Bertha. So what did I say? Let me just read that. You asked about an estate since I said I am holding off on the house. Okay. I'm going to do this in the other area, okay? So let's just shut everything down. And I'm going to take this and move to the other area for you, Chris. So sorry for anybody that might have been in the background. I've got to take this to another area now. All right, bye.